And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, of course, we're going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That does include quite a bit of transfer news, so we'll get straight into that. However, Liverpool, of course, back in action later this week. A trip to Arsenal, a trip to the Emirates in the FA Cup third round. We have got a bit of a break from the Premier League action just for a couple of games. As I said, we'll be playing Arsenal in the third round of the FA Cup, then we're going to be taking on Fulham in the first leg of the Carabao Cup or the EFL Cup, and as I said, it just gives us a little stopgap from Premier League games, but both very, very important matches that we do need to win going forward. But as I stated, looking forward to another tasty affair. Arsenal, of course, are winless in their last two games, or lost their last two games, should I say. So a really, really good opportunity there, and I want to progress well in all of the cup competitions. I'm already looking at the EFL Cup as that first trophy we can win this season, but also, you know, I'm not going to complain about winning the FA Cup, but also despite my sort of priority being the Premier League so far this season. Anyway, let's get into the thick of it, guys. Transfer news. And Liverpool have rejected two formal offers from both Rangers and Celtic for Owen Beck. Now, Owen Beck is a player that you probably would have heard about. Of course, spent the first half of the season out on loan at Dundee in the Scottish Premiership. Played every single game, has impressed massively, and as I said, quickly became their sort of best player, first name on the team sheet, but has been recalled back to Liverpool to help with the sort of injury crisis at left back. Of course, you know the situation in regards to Andy Robertson, Kostas Tsimikas, and the way that Liverpool see it is that he is now the more senior option. Obviously, Joe Gomez will probably fill in at left back, but Owen Beck is that player there to add a little bit more of a layer of squad depth into that position. And Liverpool are interested in just keeping on to him until obviously Andy Robertson comes back, which should be at the latter end of this month. However, during this time, Rangers and Celtic have both put in an offer to try and loan the player for the second half of the season. However, as I said, Liverpool have rejected that pretty quickly. And as I stated, his role at this moment in time is going to be playing, or is going to be providing squad depth, just while Andy Robertson and Kostas Tsimikas is out. Whether he makes a loan move at the second half of the season, or come the end of the January transfer window when Andy Robertson could potentially be back, remains to be seen. However, if he does play a game, then, well, if he does play a game for Liverpool, then I don't think he will be able to go out on another loan and represent three clubs in one season. I don't think it works like that. So yeah, maybe just one to watch there, but Rangers and Celtic both had offers rejected, which probably goes to show how well he's done so far this season, because, you know, players down at Dundee to go there, play 6 months, and then have both the Scottish Giants go in for him straight after for a loan move. Yeah, just goes to show the leaps and bounds he's come up within the division and impressing really, really well. So fair play to him, but certainly one to watch up on. Next up, guys, as I said, we're keeping this a bit of a Scottish theme. Well, not quite, but Nat Phillips is up next, guys. Nat Phillips, of course, he's always a topic of discussion on this channel. There's always transfer news. Every transfer window, I find myself discussing Nat Phillips, and I finally thought he may have found a home at Celtic. But to put it politely, he did stink the place out up at Celtic and didn't really make an impression that many may have thought he would have. You know, defending in the Scottish Premiership for a Celtic and for a Rangers, you're not really challenged that much, and he did make a bit of an arse of it. To be perfectly honest, I do watch Scottish football, and yeah, Celtic fans weren't happy with Nat Phillips whatsoever, and as I said, it was a bit of a torrid loan spell for him. Now, a lot of fans, a lot of media speculation has stated that he could go straight back out the door on another loan. However, we're here to tell you today that Liverpool are actually going to be retaining his services, and he's going to be another player that's going to be added for squad depth and actually isn't going to be going back out on a second loan spell. He's going to be staying at Liverpool in a bit of a transfer twist. Yes, he's going to be added to the defensive ranks like he has been doing most of his Liverpool career, always kind of providing that squad depth due to injuries and never really been able to get his career on the go. But yeah, Nat Phillips taking up that position as adding squad depth to this side once more, which again just goes to show probably our intent in this transfer window, that we're not going to be spending money. Just already looking at it now, just seeing Owen Beck. Yes, I can see Owen Beck. Of course, we've got two great left backs in terms of Andy Robertson and Kostas Tsimikas, and to go and buy a new left back wouldn't make real sense when you've got Joe Gomez covering there. So Owen Beck, it makes sense. But with regards to our central defenders, our centre-back options. I've been so vocal that we do need to dip into this transfer market and bring in a player and bring in someone of quality to take us up to that next level, especially with Joel Matip out. But now we're just seeing this. Of course, we know Kwanzaa's going to be playing a huge part, which I've got no qualms with. I thought it was really impressive towards the to the end of the year. But what I'm trying to say is that bringing in Nat Phillips now as our squad depth, it just means we're probably not going to be signing a central defender, which I think is pretty ludicrous. And as I said, I do think the FSG are falling asleep at the board when they've got a really, really good opportunity to go and wrap this title up, go and win this league title by making some decent additions, especially in those defensive areas. But Nat Phillips, we understand here at LFC News, is going to be staying at Liverpool and won't be going out on another loan spell, which, again, whether you're a big Nat Phillips fan or not, I think it shows a lack of ambition, a lack of vision by Liverpool. And as I stated, when we need to go into the market in that position, you need to make an addition. But I just feel that we won't be going into it, unfortunately. So it is what it is on that front. But yeah. Regard to the transfer news, pretty much boring stuff, I know, guys. It's all about sort of loan players, rejectors, or players going that could be leaving the club. It's not really the exciting stuff that we were going through in the summer with regards to incomings. But here at LFC News, we bring you absolutely everything with regards to the transfer news. And yeah, that's all I've really got for you today, guys. There could be some more players obviously going out the door. There could be more players going out on loan again. So yeah, keep an eye on all of those ones. And as I said, we'll keep you up to date with all of those situations going forward. But as I stated, guys, FA Cup weekend, third round after the new year, ready to go. Obviously, we have got Arsenal, a real big test on Sunday, going to be the highlight fixture out of all the FA Cup fixtures. A tough one as well, let's be perfectly honest. Of course, going away to a Premier League side in the third round is always unlucky, but to go against someone in the top six, someone that like to consider themselves as title challengers is a pretty tough one. But I have every faith in Liverpool to keep this sort of winning momentum going, or unbeaten run, should I say. I know we lost against Union Saint-Gilles, but that was a meaningless game. In terms of the actual run we're currently on at this moment in time, taking away that Union Saint-Gilles game, we're doing pretty well for ourselves in terms of being unbeaten. So again, I'm hoping that can continue going into the next match. And then of course we've got the EFL Cup semi-final against a good side. I think Fulham have been fantastic so far this season, beaten a lot of big teams, taken a lot of scalps so far in this current campaign, and someone that we're going to have to be our best for across the two legs, especially with missing Mo Salah and co as well. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on Owen Beck's situation. Let me know your thoughts on the Nat Phillips twist, that he's going to be staying. Does that spell the end of our transfer ambitions this transfer window? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.